Hey everyone, welcome to I Totally Love It. My name is Susan, and I have decided to participate in 2024's Dephemerember, hosted by Luis Heinzel and Barbara of Austria at 49 Dragonflies. And I did participate 2 years ago in 2022. I had just started junk journaling, and if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I started at the end of October of 2022 junk journaling, and I just immediately started my YouTube channel at the same time. I thought I'm just going to use this to track my progress. So I chose not to participate last year because I felt like we went from, as someone who'd only been doing it a year, like advanced level, like beginner, intermediate level to advanced, and the whole little character was cute and everything. But I chose not to participate in that. It seemed overwhelming when I looked at it, at the prompts and everything. All right, 2 years in to my junk journaling life, I have decided, okay, well, and actually today is, let's see, it's November 29th. As I'm recording this, I just decided today to do this. I started seeing everyone's videos pop up, and I had already looked at the list prior, and I was like, it doesn't seem too hard this year. So I kind of put it on a back burner. I was like, oh, maybe. So, anyways, I decided to participate. I'm not going to make a journal from scratch like I have in the past. I actually have a journal ready to go. If you're new here, I've done some live at 5 with Susan, and this was one I did my very first journal, and it's just an accordion style no-sew journal, and I thought, well, this will be a good time to use it because I just made it to use it scraps, and I thought, well, I'll put it to the side. We'll use it some other point, and I decided this is the time to use it. So I printed out the list, and going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to make the prompt, or the item that's there, the ephemera, but I'm also going to get a quote that kind of fits with some word that's there. For example, this is day 2, or it's the first prompt, but anyways, day 2. Altered playing card, antique keys. So I got a quote about keys. I could have gotten a quote about playing cards, but I thought a quote about a key or using the word key would be cool. So I've got my quote. I've got my little antique looking key. I've got my playing card. And I'm really going to try to use this project to use up more of my scraps, which keep building up. I can't seem to get through the pack without putting more in it. So that's my goal. And I see some that they look a little challenging, but I feel like maybe I can figure it out. Okay. All right, guys. So if you're new here, I do tend to fast forward to put a little music with it. So if you don't want to sit here and watch me make it and listen to music, you can kind of fast forward to the end where you see the result. But I usually have it going pretty fast. And the music is sometimes a little too relaxing. I have actually fallen asleep listening to my music, but I've also been tired when I watch my video. So, all right, you guys. So sit back, relax, enjoy some tunes, and let's get cracking. Okay, I did a little bit off camera. I decided also to write on the cover there. So already getting hung up. So I put a 2 up here. I had a blank label, so I just wrote a 2 on there. My pocket, I was actually going to make this like a flip up, but I thought with the key and the eyelet, it's going to make it a little bit heavier. It's already kind of heavy as a card. So I was like, well, I'll just make a pocket. And I was like, well, I could just use some of the scraps that I already pulled out. But then I looked over and I talked about making this in one of my live at 5 with Susan. I also made a master board with all these labels that I have. That was really super fun. Anyways, I have some pieces sitting next to me here. I thought, well, I'll just use that in my journal. So if you haven't watched that or you haven't made one of these and you have labels, you don't know what to do with all the labels. There you go. That was fun. So the other thing I added, I was going to add a sticker here, and I was like, well, I kind of like just the color scheme. I love collaging. I love collaging with scraps. Like I can make scrap master boards, all day. I just love doing that. So I had a little sticker here on the back from this little sticker book, and so some little antique keys sticker. Fill up that little space that was there. All right, so the quote says, "Don't give up. Normally, it is the last key on the ring which opens the door." And I made a little boo-boo there. I just thought, well, why don't we turn that little boober into a key? It's so silent right now. Here we go. It looks like it's meant to be there. um, there you go. And that's Paulo Coelho. Excuse me, Coelho. He wrote the book called The Alchemist. I don't know what that's about. He's from Brazil. I just searched who he was before I decided to use his quote. But isn't that always the case, especially when you get new keys and you learn the keys to your house, like an older house that has a whole like a key to this and a key to that, and you're trying to get in the house. And you're like, oh, which one's the key? It's always the last one. Yeah, I like how it turned out. I have a few of these little keys left. I'm running out of keys. I'm going to get some more. And run out of these eyelets also. I didn't have any more of the antiqued one. I had to use a black one. But I'm fine with that. And a little pocket made out of that masterboard. There you go. Altered playing card and antique keys and a quote to boot. All right. So join me in the next video where I'll be making a layered tag, which that's already exciting me. And this is the hard part, retro film strip. So I'm gonna have to make some, I guess, because I don't have any that I can think of. Anyways, come back for day 3, second video, but day 3. So the weekends are open, and the first is on a weekend, so that's why there's no first. But yeah, so follow the hashtag Dephemerember, and you'll see all the other creators out there making their creations. They have a Facebook group also. All right, you guys, I appreciate you and your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.